Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss series LCR circuit. Okay, in a series LCR circuit, we consider an inductor, a capacitor and a resistance all connected in series. Now this is inductor L, capacitor C and a resistor R all connected in series across an alternating EMF E is equal to E naught sin omega t. What we have done in the last classes that across an inductor voltage leads the current by 90 degree. In a capacitor voltage lags behind the current by an angle 90 degree, and in case of resistor they are in phase. So we can represent like voltage across VL. In case of series, as we know, same current will flow through every coil like capacitor as well as resistor. So when we have to calculate voltage across inductor VL, that is given by I into XL. Voltage across capacitor will be I into XC, and voltage across resistor can be written as VR is I into R. We know here voltage leads the current by an angle of 90 degree, means if current I is given by I naught sin omega t, so here voltage will be E naught sin omega t plus pi by 2. In case of capacitor, if I is I naught sin omega t, it means here voltage lags behind the current by an angle 90 degree. And in case of resistor, both are in phase, means I is I naught sin omega t. So voltage is also E naught sin omega t. Both are in phase. When you represent this thing in the phasor diagram, see if this is the direction of current, so we are taking current here. VR is in same direction because they are in phase. VL is over here because it is leading by an angle of 90 degree, and VC over here because it is lagging behind the current by an angle 90 degree. I have drawn this arrow a little bigger than this arrow, means VL we have taken more as compared to VC. Why we are taking here? Suppose AC is provided at high frequency. At high frequency means omega is more, nu is more, frequency is more, so angular frequency is more. And you know here VL is IXL, I into omega L. Okay, and VC is I into XC, that is I over omega C, because XC is 1 over omega C. So here when omega is more, VL is more as compared to VC, because this is inversely proportional. Okay, so VL is more. That is why I have written VL here more, means this arrow is drawn greater than VC, such that net voltage will be towards here. This is at high frequencies. Now here is the VR, here is VL minus VC, so the resultant voltage will be in this direction. So this is the resultant voltage, total voltage, say I am writing it as V, and current is lagging behind by an angle, say theta. Okay, now from this, if we join here, draw a perpendicular over here, this is equal to VL minus VC, this one is equal to VR, this is VL minus VC, up till here it is suppose VR. Then how will you calculate total voltage? Total, using Pythagoras theorem, total voltage V square will be VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. So what we have to calculate here in series LCR circuit, we want to calculate total resistance of the circuit. Total resistance of series LCR circuit is called impedance. It is denoted by Z. Now put here all the values. I am writing here V. This is V square, then there will be no square root. This is just V, total voltage. So total voltage V will be, now put here the values, I square R square plus I square XL, or first I'll write IXL minus IXC whole square. Now V is, I square can be taken common, inside the bracket R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Okay, so it will be V is equal to I R square plus XL minus XC whole square. This I will get divided over here, that is in next step we can write V over I, and this V over I is equal to Z. So this is your impedance. It is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. You can represent like impedance when we take the sides of triangle in terms of resistances. Like say this is the total impedance Z. Here is the total resistance because of resistor, and here it is XL minus XC, because here it was VL minus VC. We are taking XL minus XC. Here we are taking resistance. Here is total impedance, because, and this is angle theta. Now see here, impedance is root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. This triangle is called impedance triangle also. So this is the total resistance. We can put here the value of XL, that is omega L, and XC is 1 over omega C. Now for a series resonance circuit only, we always calculate resonance. What is the condition of resonance? Now what is resonance? Resonance is the case when current in this circuit is maximum. That is called resonance. And for maximum current, the resistance should be minimum. So here, to make it minimum, Z minimum, when it will be minimum? When XL minus XC is equal to 0. So resistance R means total impedance Z is minimum when XL minus XC will be equal to 0, because at this position current will be maximum. So this is the condition of resonance. XL minus XC should be 0. It means XL is equal to XC. Okay, so it means omega L is equal to 1 upon omega C. So omega square is 1 over LC. From here we'll get resonance frequency, angular resonance frequency is 1 over root of LC. Also omega is 2 pi nu. So 2 pi nu is 1 over root LC. So nu resonance frequency, we can say resonance frequency is 1 over 2 pi root of LC. So this is our resonance frequency. Okay, so this is the resonance frequency, and the condition is XL minus XC should be 0. At this frequency, impedance is minimum and the current is maximum in the circuit. This is the resonance and this is the resonance frequency. Okay, so in this case, impedance is minimum. What is the minimum value of impedance? That is root of R square plus this thing is 0. So minimum resistance is equal to R. Impedance is equal to R. At that time, resonance occurs. Now there can be graph for resonance, like here can be current or impedance. Here is the resonance frequency omega. So when the graph is drawn, not resonance frequency, like here are the angular frequencies. At resonance frequency, the current is maximum. The graph varies like this. Okay, this peak is there when there is resonance frequency, that is omega is equal to omega R. Around this omega R, there are the two positions when current reduces to, if this is I naught is the peak value, if current reduces to 1 by root 2 times its value at peak, these frequencies are denoted by, suppose, omega 1 and omega 2. Then the difference between omega 2 minus omega 1, this is called bandwidth. Like bandwidth of different channels. So this is your bandwidth. And from this graph, we always define Q factor or quality factor. Q factor is defined as the ratio of resonance frequency to the bandwidth. This is called quality factor or Q factor. Quality factor or Q factor is also defined as, another definition of quality factor or Q factor is, it is voltage drop across inductor or capacitor at resonance. Means either it is the ratio of VL or VC at resonance divided by voltage drop across resistance. So this is means VL or VC, but this value should be at resonance divided by VR, voltage drop across resistance. In this case, this is equal to, when we take the ratio, this is equal to quality factor. When you put here the value of VL and this one VR, we'll get quality factor as, put VL is equal to IXL, means this is IXL over IR, or it can be IXC over IR. Put these value of XL and XC at resonance. At resonance means here you will put, when you will write XL as omega L, you will put the value of omega as 1 over root of LC. So when you will solve it, quality factor comes out to be 1 by R root of L by C. Do it by solving, put here XL value omega L, XC value 1 over omega C. Then you will get this value, quality factor in any case, that will be equal to 1 by R root of L by C. So this is another expression for quality factor. Like sharpness of resonance curve, that is given by quality factor. If quality factor is high, means the curve is more sharp, because quality Q factor high means this bandwidth is less, means this is narrow. So the curve is more sharp. When this is narrow, the curve is more sharp. That means quality factor is high. The signal is more clear. So this is all about your LCR circuit. So we have done LCR circuit, total voltage we have calculated. Then from that total resistance, that is also called impedance, then we have found the condition for resonance. This is the graph between current and frequency of angular frequency of applied AC. There can be normal frequency also. Then we have done bandwidth, then there is quality factor. Okay, so this is all about your LCR circuit.